Talofa, Malele, Bula, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 54 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOsports.com, a wrap of Pasifika Peoples sports on a beautiful Friday morning, 24 February 2023, coming to you from paradise on the 180th meridian in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. In rugby, it is highly unlikely now that Scott Razor Robertson will coach the Flying Fijians to the Rugby World Cup 2023. This after All Blacks head coach Ian Foster admitted Wednesday it was highly unlikely that he would be in charge next year as speculation grows in New Zealand about his future. Foster doesn't expect his contract to be extended after this year's Rugby World Cup in France, telling Newstalk ZB radio, "I think it's pretty highly unlikely that I will be in this job next year." Our guess is that Razor will land the top job. In Rugby League, Parramatta Eels host the Storm in the first game of the 2023 NRL regular season next Thursday, followed by New Zealand Warriors versus the Knights, Panthers versus the Broncos, Manly versus Bulldogs, the Cowboys versus the Raiders, Sharks versus the Rabbitohs, the Dolphins versus the Roosters, and Wests versus the Gold Coast Titans. In Sports Biz, Brooks Running, the American running shoe and sports apparel company, reported a record US $1.2 billion in global revenue for 2022, a 6% year-over-year increase from 2021. The low-profile company says it is the top brand in adult performance running footwear in US retail, now with 21% market share. In boxing, Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, that's right, Jake Paul the YouTuber and Tommy Fury, have agreed to winner-takes-all in their grudge fight this weekend. The deal was made during their press conference in Saudi Arabia yesterday. It is clear that there is no love lost between the two, with Fury yelling at Paul, "Look at my eyes. You're getting put to sleep inside 4 rounds. I'm going to take your head off." In football, in the UEFA Champions League round of 16 first leg yesterday, Leipzig and Man City drew 1-1. Meanwhile, in the Europa League today, the big games see Nantes versus Juventus, Man U versus Barcelona, Roma versus Salzburg, and PSC up against Sevilla. For TEIVOVOsports.com, I'm Kaldan Kamea. Mahalo, vina'a, and thank you. Please hit the subscribe button below if you'd like to receive more Pasifika sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. And thank you all to us for all your love and support.